First, the top headlines. Union Minister of Tribal Affairs Arjun Munda inaugurates Marketing and Logistic Development for Promotion of Tribal (PTP&ER). Clash erupted between two communities along Meghalaya-Assam border in West Jensha Hills district. Four killed and 20 injured as a three-story rice mill collapses in Haryana's Karnal. Supreme Court hears requests over same-sex marriages. And Russia discussing free trade agreement with India, says Deputy Prime Minister Denis Manturov. Hello, good afternoon and welcome to ELITETV. I'm Pari Yendrembam giving you 3 p.m. English news and updates. Now, before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government, wear a face mask when out in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV also requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now, the news in detail. Union Minister of Tribal Affairs Arjun Munda has arrived in Imphal today to inaugurate a new scheme introduced recently by the Ministry of Tribal Affairs named Marketing and Logistics Development for Promotion of the Tribal Products from the Northeastern Region, PTP&ER. For the benefits of the scheduled tribes of the Northeastern Region, Arjun Munda launched the scheme at 3 p.m. today at MSFD's Auditorium, Imphal, in the presence of the Chief Minister and Biren and other dignitaries. The scheme Marketing and Logistics Development for the Promotion of the Tribal Products from the Northeastern Region has a vision to strengthen livelihood opportunities for tribal artisans through increased efficiency in procurement, logistics and marketing of the tribal products from the Northeastern states. On the next day, he will be participating in the Hund 2023 Thadau Cultural Festival at the Kangpopi District Headquarters as a chief guest, along with Union Minister of the State for Education and the External Affairs R.K. Ranjan Singh and other dignitaries. District Administration Technopal, along with the Khulsaivong Village Authority, launched yesterday that Khulsaivong Village as a model village for the tenure 2023 and 24. Over Sansad Others Garmin Yojana SAGY and the village monument erection and the Ya Kiao Malhun, a marine cultural festival, was also held. Member of Parliament Dr. Lorho S. Fozi, DC Technopal Ranjan Yumnam, SDO Masi Block, chairman of the village and many distinguished persons attended the function. Many cultural items and the traditional dances were also showcased during the program. Speaking on the occasion, MP Lorho said that though his first visit in the village under his parliamentary constituency, he was shocked to see the present condition of the hills. There was no sign greenery in the hill region. He appealed to the people not to indulge in firing jungle, woods and forests. He also encouraged the people to extend each other to make a model village without the help of the government. However, he will also help from his side whatever he can, he assured.
Government na pigadaba habsi lay government na pigadaba ne akoi isa na puthokpada ngammoidaba project program kaya marum lay adubu government na pirakpa oiragasu Piraktaba or Ragasu, Akoisi, Piraktrena, Ashom Lagadra. Sidagid Akoisu Mang Tana progress downing idana. Other progress dow Gehana Kalagadi, Ojana ngasai hare thaina oja ke hiuga oja tuizar khoina laga masi khunchi khongna chatlame lalame hana tai hai mayam sit naharon oina nahama oina khanghaudaba uhodaba su lerambe yai adubo domain adumba matam de hawgre madu gi matungda hajik sumaina noi khunda kana amata su changaktri ngasi sina ahan mani habisi hoi ahan ba habisima leiram matungda ani subada lakadawne aduna ahan basida loy halloisi ahan basina ahawba oiraga akhoi mathang progressi mathang challaga yauba ngamnana ba atia sina akhoi gi limit ni development habisidi masidagi loire sidagi pel haba mi leibra america se haju phau pendri ne moisu hena amuka chawkhan
Amukamai, former Zeliangrong Union AMN president, who also served as a Romai Naga People Organization RNPO president, passed away on Tuesday morning at his hospital after a prolonged illness. The condolence service will be held today at 12 noon at his residence in Namdunglong, Imphal East, while the funeral service will be held on Wednesday at the Longmai in Nonye district. A heated argument broke out between two communities at the disputed Block 1 area of the West Jensia Hills bordering West Karbi Anglong in Assam on April 17 after a group of the people belonging to the Karbi community illegally tried to plant broom grass on the land owned by the Jensia family. It was reported that the land belonged to a Jensia family of the Muslim village in the Mulibur area, which is under the jurisdiction of the Raliang police outpost. According to the sources, the issue was personal. It was a dispute between two families belonging to the Nar and the Karbi communities over a plot of land. It was informed that a few members of the Karbi family had previously approached a Jensia family to lease out the cultivated land to them. When the Nar family refused, the Karbi family illegally attempted to forcibly plant broom grass in that land, leading to a heated argument involving people from both communities. The issue could have been worse had it not been for the presence of the police personnel in the area, sources said. At least 4 people were killed and 20 others injured after a rice mill in Haryana's Karnal collapsed on the intervening night of the Monday and Tuesday. The incident occurred at the 3-story mill in Karnal's Tarari. A few workers who slaved at the Shiv Shakti rice mill are feared to be trapped under the rubble. As around 200 laborers were sleeping, the roof of the building's top floor collapses, resulting in the death of the 4 migrant workers. After a mishap, fire tenders rushed to the spot. As a rescue operation continues, more than 100 people have been evacuated so far. Many workers are still feared to be trapped inside the rubble, and rescue operations are currently underway with the involvement of the fire brigades, police and ambulances. Police are questioning the owner of the mill. According to the Karnal Superintendent of Police, Sasank Kumar Sawan, the 4 deceased individuals who were found under the debris of the collapsed building have been identified as Sandan, Avdesh, Sanjay and Pankaj. They were migrant workers and hailed from Samastipur in Bihar. The injured ones have been immediately taken to the nearby hospital for medical treatment. President Draupadi Murmu is arriving in Shimla today on a 4-day visit to Himachal Pradesh. This will be Murmu's first official visit to the state after becoming the president. During her visit, she will stay at the Rashtrapati Niwas retreat in Masobra. A civic reception will be held in her honor at Raj Bhavan Shimla this evening. Governor Shiva Pratap Shukla, Chief Minister Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu and other dignitaries will be present on the occasion. The President will also inaugurate newly developed Tulip Garden at Masobra. The President will attend the 26th convocation of the State University Shimla as a chief guest tomorrow and present medals to the meritorious students. She will also interact with officer trainees of the Indian Audit and Accounts Service at the National Academy of the Audit and Accounts in Shimla. The President will visit the Indian Institute of the Advanced Study. Later, she will host an at-home reception at the Rashtrapati Niwas. Road Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari has called for active support from states and union territories for strengthening policies and strategies for transformation of the road transport sector. Mr. Gadkari said this while chairing a meeting of the transport ministers of the states and union territories in New Delhi yesterday. He said they discussed a variety of the concurrent policy matters, including review of the road traffic regulation, setting up of the vehicle fitness stations, financing e-buses, and streamlining the issuance of the driving licenses. Transport ministers from 15 states and the union territories participated in the meeting. During the meeting, they supported and appreciated the initiatives taken by Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. They also spoke about the various initiatives taken by the states and union territories authorities and provided their suggestions and inputs for further strengthening the policies and strategies for transformation of the road transport sector. An important point of discussion was related to strengthening the procedure of issuance for the learner's license. During the meeting, it was suggested to provide greater emphasis on the driver's education to create awareness about road traffic rules and responsibility while driving. Now let's have a short commercial break before giving you further news.
Welcome you all to UNACO School Channel Imphal East, an exclusive co-educational residential school located on a sprawling 50 acres campus just 24 kilometers away from Imphal city. The school will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. Academic session will begin on 1st April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Registration cum admission open for 2023 and 24 session.
Manipur da ahanbo oina steel machu sangnaba brand Herilis Homes ki Farve steel ki pen launching tawjare. Steel railing, sanitary items, steel furniture, makal makha ki pochai singda steel ki magun mangandana sangba yaraba gold, rose gold, copper finish, green, purple asina singba pungigani. Retail tawbininga leiragasu contact tawbirako yagani. Herilis Homes ki Farve steel spray pen Tasi interiors da pungigani.
Office of the Imphal Municipal Corporation. Order asigi matungina Imphal Municipal Corporation manungda leiriba ima kaitel sing haibadi Khoirambal ima kaitel Mari Lamnong kaitel Kongba kaitel Singjamai kaitel Pisum kaitel Kaisamtung kaitel Kwa kaitel Tera kaitel Lampen Supermarket kaitel New Lampen Supermarket kaitel Haiba kaitel sing asigi Association Loop Amadi Kaitel Pamiribi Imai Bilasing Mafamda, Gariguma Karadang Kangan Jari Madudi, Imphal Municipal Corporation Ayaba Yauduna, Kaitel Manumda, Kaitel Lairembigi Sanglen, Sajanba Amadi, Dharmaga Mailinaba, Makalamatageba, Tabak Thorum Sing, Pangtok Payaroi, Kaitel Pamiribi Imai Bilasingna, Isagi Kudong Chabakaki Yanglaga, Makalamatagi Oibamongda, Semdokpa, Sadokpa, Yakshinba, Sanjanba Amadi, Napshin Minasingba, Tobayaroi. Karigumba haiba mathakta paleba thabak thorom sing asi torom labadi Manipur Municipalities Act 1994 gi makhada action lokhakani khangal liba K Chandrakumar Singh Municipal Commissioner Imphal Municipal Corporation.
Welcome back after a short commercial break. Now the news once again. The Supreme Court begins hearing a basis of the request seeking legal recognition of the same-sex marriages. A day after the government reiterated its opposition to any such legal move. Arguing against legal sanction to gay marriage, the center yesterday termed such requests as mere urban elites. Views for social acceptance, a 5-judge constitution bench of the Supreme Court comprising Chief Justice of the India, D.Y. Chandrachud, and the Justices S.K. Kaul, Ravindra Bhatt, Hima Kohli, and the P.S. Narasimha is set to hear the petitions today. The court is hearing a basis of the petition seeking the recognition of the same-sex marriages under the law, arguing that the right to marry a person of the one's choice should extend to LGBTQ plus A citizens as well. The central government has opposed the petitions filed before the Supreme Court by gay couples. In an affidavit filed before the top court, the central government said that living together as partners and having sexual relationship by the same-sex individual is not comparable to the Indian family unit concept, which involves biological men and biological women with children born out of such wedlock. The center has also filed an application asking the court to first decide on the maintainability of the petitions. Similar views have been expressed by Islamic religious body Jamiat Ulama-e-Hind, which has said that notions like the same-sex marriage originate from the Western culture that have radical atheistic worldviews, and the same should not be imposed on India. The National Commission for the Protection of the Child Rights (NCPCR) has opposed conferral of the adoption rights on the same-sex couples, relying on a study which shows that such a child gets affected both socially and psychologically. However, the Delhi Commission for Protection of the Child Rights (DCPCR) has supported the case of the petitioners and said adoption and succession of the rights must be conferred on the same-sex couples. The Supreme Court will be hearing a plea seeking a probe by an independent commission into the killings of the mafia-turned politician Atiq Ahmed and his brother Ashraf killing. The plea also seeks an independent probe into several encounters conducted by the UP police. A top court bench headed by CGI D.Y. Chandrasud has posted the matter as a hearing on April 24. Gangsters Atiq Ahmed and his brother Ashraf Ahmed were buried at the Kasari Masari graveyard in Prayagraj on Sunday. The funeral was attended by their close relatives, and Atiq's two minor sons Azam and Aban were also present. Additionally, both daughters of the Ashraf also attended the funeral. In light of mafia-turned politician Atiq Ahmed and his brother Khalid Azim, Elias Ashraf's sensational murders in Prayagraj, all three accused in the murder, Arun Maurya, Sunny Singh and Loveless Tiwari, were sent to 14-day judicial custody by a court in UP. The brothers were shot dead at a point-blank range by three men posing as journalists. Even as media personnel and the police were present. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath led UP government has ordered a high-level probe into the killings. The probe was ordered at a high-level meeting in Lucknow called by CM Yogi right after the incident on Saturday night. The three assailants were arrested from the spot and a detailed probe is on the matter. Besides, the post-mortem of the Atiq and the brother Ashraf's dead bodies took place on Sunday amid tight security. A panel of the 5 doctors conducted the post-mortem, and the burial will likely to take place at the Kasari Masari cemetery by late evening. Multilateral exercise Orion, in which the Indian Air Force is also taking part, began at the Mont de Marsan in France yesterday. The Defense Ministry said this is the first overseas exercise for the Indian Air Force Rafale aircraft. The aircraft will see the IAF engage in realistic combat scenarios with other participating air forces. The ministry said participation in this exercise will further enrich the employment philosophy of the Indian Air Force by imbibing the best practices from other air forces. The Indian Air Force contingent comprises for Rafale 2 C-17 to IL-78 aircraft and 165 air warriors. Air forces from Germany, Greece, Italy, Netherlands, United Kingdom, Spain and United States of America are also participating in the exercise, which will be continued till 5th of the next month. Russian Deputy Prime Minister Denis Manturov, who is also the Trade Minister of the country, has said that they are discussing a free trade agreement with India. Manturov said that India and Russia pay special attention to the issues of the mutual access of the production to the markets in the two countries. He said that Russia and Eurasian Economic Commissions are looking forward to intensifying negotiations on a free trade agreement with India. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar has expressed hope that both countries will pick up on the issue as it will make a real difference to the trade relationship between them. Addressing the India-Russia Business Dialogue 2023 in New Delhi yesterday, Dr. S. Jaishankar said that the India-Russia partnership is a subject of attention and comment today because it has not changed. He underlined that it has been among the steadiest of the major relationships of the world in the contemporary era. NATO special forces are already present in Ukraine. Leaked Pentagon documents have revealed raising the fear of the direct clash between the Russian forces and the Western military bloc. There is no clarity regarding the exact role of the NATO forces in Ukraine, but Moscow that has repeatedly saying that the military bloc is directly involved in the conflict. Nearly 100 special forces from the 5 Western countries, including more than a dozen Americans, have been operating on the ground in Ukraine, according to the leaked document. A classified document dated March 23rd and the marked secret revealed that the US had 14 special forces in Ukraine as of the last month, sources. The post could not independently verify the authenticity of the file. The highly sensitive documents containing US intelligence assessment of the Ukraine's military capabilities and vulnerabilities, along with information about allies, have since been making the rounds on social media sites. And in IPL cricket, Sunrisers Hyderabad will meet Mumbai Indians at the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium in Hyderabad this evening. The match will start at 7:30 p.m. Last night, Chennai Super Kings CSK defeated Real Challengers Bangalore RCB by 8 runs at M. Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bengaluru. After scoring 226 runs for the loss of the 6 wickets in the stipulated 20 overs, CSK restricted RCB to 218 for 8 wickets. Earlier, RCB won the toss and elected to field. For Chennai, Devon Conway scored a blistering half-century as he amassed 83 runs off just 45 balls, while Shibam Dubey made 52 runs in 27 balls. For RCB, Glenn Maxwell was the highest scorer with 76 of 36 balls. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitv.in or 940289098 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Now the headlines once again. Union Minister of Tribal Affairs Arjun Mundal inaugurates Marketing and Logistics Development for Promotion of the Tribal PTP and ER. Clash erupted between 2 communities along Meghalaya-Assam border in West Jaintia Hills district. Four killed and 20 injured as 3-story rise collapses in Haryana's Karnal. Supreme Court hears requests over same-sex marriage. And Russia discussing free trade agreement with India, says Deputy Prime Minister Denis Manturov. Well, that's all for 3 p.m. ELITETV English news and updates. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.